Hey, Parish family. I just wanted to clarify a couple of points and questions that were brought up during our Catholicism 101, Why Am I Catholic? Why Baptism? Sessions that we had on Sunday and Monday this past week. The question that I particularly like to focus in on is what happens, can somebody baptize their grandchild or great-grandchild or great-great-grandchild, and does that work? And what happens if I already have done that? And the first is that if you've done it, the child is baptized, right? It's a valid baptism. So if you baptized in the name, I baptize you in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. If you've done that, that child is baptized. But it wasn't a lawful or illicit baptism. The two requirements for a baptism to be licit means that, first and foremost, that one of the parents approve of the child being baptized. And the second is that there's a hope or assurance that that baby would be raised in the faith, right? Because if you baptize a baby into the Catholic faith, you're saying that that child will be raised in the Catholic faith and is now obligated to do the things that Catholics do, such as go to Mass every Sunday, to receive communion at the age of 7, to receive the sacraments of confirmation. You're also obligating them to be married in the Catholic Church. So if the parents say, we don't want our child to be baptized, it's better to not baptize that child. Because otherwise you're obligating them to things that they're not going to have any control over. Now, will Jesus hold them accountable that they were baptized and that they didn't know that they were baptized? No, it's not going to be on them, but it will be on those who do the baptism. And so it's really important that we don't do that. That we don't baptize children just because we desire them to be baptized. Right? It's a beautiful desire. It's a good desire. It's a desire that comes from God that allows us to pray for those parents that they would baptize. But it does not give us the right to baptize. I just want to be clear that if we've done it, it's not sinful, right? So we don't need to confess it, but we should talk to a priest about it. So you should contact myself, Father Max, Father Pluth, just to talk about what were the circumstances, what happened, how do we go forward from here. But my greatest encouragement is that we do not baptize unless there's explicit permission from the parents, and then we take it through the channels of as you would any other baptism going through the church. So I hope that's clarifying. I'm sorry I wasn't clear during the sessions. I'm sorry that I spoke improperly or misspoke during it, but I wanted to be clear and to make that as clear as possible for all of us here at St. Mary. So again, if you have done it, please speak to a priest. The child was baptized, but it wasn't licit. If you haven't done it, please, and you're considering it, please don't. It creates more problems than it does a helpful situation. This time. If you have more questions, feel free to contact us. Thanks. God bless you guys.